So the food shop is aimed at everybody really in the community. The main things are those in food poverty and those who want to do something about food waste. So it doesn't matter if you are in a full-time job, it supports the project by having those people that can afford to still shop in supermarkets coming in and taking the food and paying their memberships, and allows us to support more people who are facing food poverty. The food shop came about towards the end of COVID. A steering group was created from people who had done work throughout that period. So Weston Town Council, the For All Healthy Living Centre, the food bank, places like that. And because we'd delivered quite a lot of food throughout COVID, we were involved as well. It's been a project that's taken about 18 months to get off the ground. The idea was basically around food waste and trying to stop food going into landfill, but it very quickly became a poverty project as well. So we buy the food, we have a membership with Fair Share who collect from major chains and supermarkets, and then on top of that we top up through organisations such as His Church. So we buy a pallet from them every couple of weeks that comes in, and that includes major brands, so things like Dolmio, Uncle Ben's, stuff that's slightly higher end expensive. Membership is £5 for 6 months, and that means you can come in once a week and fill a basket for another £5. Some of the problems we've had so far is not being able to get enough supplies to meet the demands, so membership went absolutely crazy. I think initially we thought we would try to get 25 members in 6 months. We're now just over 300 members in 2.5 months or something like that, so it's been absolutely crazy, and so the supply has been an issue. Fair Share don't have enough vehicles to be able to deliver any more food to us at the moment. Funding for the project is coming from the memberships and the weekly basket costs. The town council have given us some money to get things up and running for the first 6 months. We've had a small grant just been approved by Quartet, and we also had £2,500 come in from Feeding Britain. To keep the project sustainable, we are looking for more members. We've got a lot of members who started to join us in the first place who were here for the waste side of things, which is great because they don't necessarily use it every week. We've got a pay it forward scheme, so you can come in and give more for your basket if you want to. We've got a Just Giving page where people can make donations, and we're constantly looking for other fundraising and grant opportunities. Statistically, the numbers that have been coming in have been just astronomical really. The demand's been crazy. In December we did almost the same amount of families and children as the food bank did, which was really surprising. We had some stories before Christmas of people being in the food bank queue and someone saying, do you know what, the stable's open, why don't we try that, it's a £5, and coming to us instead. So I think there's a bit of a knock-on effect, hopefully, of there's those people that can afford to pay something but maybe can't afford the supermarket shop, so they're able to come here instead, which is in turn relieving some pressure off of the food bank. So I think it's positive, but it's also quite distressing at times to see them and their stories, and they are that middle group of people, so the need is really high, but maybe they're not able to tap into some of the benefits and things that are normally available to people who maybe were unemployed. So most of the people that we're seeing are in that working group. They're in full-time employment, utilities and cost of living has just hit them so hard that this is now one of their only options.